Alright, guys. Now your divorce is finalized, or it's about to be finalized. You just had some time to heal. Now it's time to get back out there on the dating scene. And y'all know what I say about the healing process. At some point, you're going to have to get back out there. And I do realize that a lot of y'all have been with that woman for a long time. And to be honest with you, you just don't have no desire to meet nobody else. And you just don't want to be on the dating scene. But guys, you have to face it. You back out here. No matter how you want to cut it, you back out here. But it surprised me and it amazed me that the amount of men that don't know the things women notice. And to be honest with you, some of this stuff might be the reason why your woman decided to file for divorce. Might be the reason why she cheated. Because there's a lot of things that that men don't realize women notice. And guys, right off the rip, it don't really matter what you think about the dating scene or how you used to be with women. If you hadn't been out here in a long time, then guys, you're going to be rusty. You're going to be super rusty. You're going to be nervous. And you're going to feel a little awkward and uncomfortable. And that's normal, especially if you've been married for 20 years and you just haven't been used to approaching women. So that's something you got to realize and understand. And guys, you got to learn from your past. Now you back out here. Things have happened. Things you didn't expect to happen. Now you got to learn from it. And you got to apply it. You got to apply it to this dating game. Because I'm going to tell you, it's a jungle out here. Whether you want to realize it or not, it's a jungle out here. But some of the things that women notice right off the rip, guys, and a lot of y'all lack in this department, it's not because you can't do better. It's because you just neglect it. You just feel like it don't matter. But the number one thing on the physical appearance part is how you dress. Your attire. Some of y'all walk out the house like, who done it and for what? And you can't do that. When a woman sees you guys, if you notice, just notice when you're in the supermarket and you pass by a woman and she might have to take a double take at you. Watch her eyes, guys. They're gonna start at your feet and work their way to your head every time. And one thing she will notice off the rip, if you have dirty shoes, and that's going to say a lot about you. That's going to say a lot about who you are. Because whether you know it or not, guys, women are in competition with other women. That's their biggest competition. It's not men, it's the women. And it's nothing like bringing a man that's well dressed around her friends. He doesn't have to look just not dead gorgeous, but it's nothing like bringing a nice looking man that's dressed well, or a man that's just dressed well around her friends. It says a whole lot about it. Because guys, what most of y'all don't understand is that when we talk about physical appearance, what most of y'all don't understand is what guys put as number one on their list for attraction physically for women is probably number 3 or 4 for women. And you got to always remember that. It may not feel like it, but that's the way it is. Very seldom is the number one thing for a woman is the number one thing for a man. Most of the time, what matters to you, it matters to the woman. I'm not going to say it don't matter, but it's down on the list, guys. And the next thing, guys, is you have to smell good. You have to learn, man, take a bath, man. And that's the first thing. Some of y'all like, man, I don't take a bath every day. No, bro. Get in the habit of taking a bath every day. That's something, man, you should have learned when you were little. But hey, if you can break that habit. Just go and take a bath every day. That's all you got to do. And then spray a little cologne. Don't put too much on, but spray a little. Some women like natural smell, but for the most part, I found most women like cologne, just as long as it's not too much. And the cologne that fits you. And how do you know it fits you? If a woman tell you smell good. If you're around women, they don't never compliment the cologne, bro, eventually you're going to have to give it up and try something else. That's just all boiled down to it. That's all it is. If it don't smell good, you putting too much on. They tell you, man, that cologne strong. Then guess what? You putting too much on, guys, or it's the wrong kind. And the next thing is, guys, what women notice is your confidence level. See, a lot of you guys think that you got to be just the most handsomest guy in the world. No, you don't. Women don't operate like, they mainly operate on how they feel, and which means you have to give off the type of feeling that she want to experience. And sometimes you don't even know that you're giving off that experience. Sometimes you don't even know it. But if you start to understand women better, you'll start to see it. It'll start to become more clear to you. But confidence is one of the most, it's at the top of the list. If you ain't got no confidence, guys, then I don't care how good you look. I don't care how many muscles you got. I don't care. I don't care how much money you got. She's going to lose attraction. Because in her mind, she's going to think you're a bozo. You just a handsome dummy. A handsome, low self-esteem, low confidence. That's how she's going to classify you. Confidence is everything. And when we talk about confidence, we have to talk about things like, guys, making eye contact with a woman. That's something that I see a lot of guys, they kind of don't work at. Because making eye contact take practice. It just take practice. And when you make eye contact with that woman, it shows her your presence. It gives her that feeling that, you know, you have some sort of presence, some sort of confidence towards you. Now, I ain't finna sit up and tell you to, look, don't sit up there and give her a 1,000-yard stare, and you ain't finna, we ain't finna play, let's see who can blink first. You ain't finna do that, but you gotta give her some deep eye contact, and you don't have to hold it for 15 minutes or 30 seconds. You just look at her. That's all you gotta do. So she'll know that you're not afraid to look her in the eyes, guys. And decision making. Decision making is big, guys, because, and I'm gonna show you a perfect example. It's not all the time the big decision that you make. It's a lot of the little decisions that you make. Like, let's just say if y'all finna go out to eat, and you go, well, what you want to eat? And she go, well, I don't know. When she say she don't know, at that point, guys, then you say, we're going to eat steak. I'm pretty sure it's something on the menu you can find over there if you don't eat steak. And then you go. Whether it sound cocky or not, guys, that gives women a certain level of attraction. Because she knows you're able to make decisions. Because guys, I'll say this. Most women's lives are a mess. Even if they make a lot of money, even if they're in high position, most of them lives are a mess and they need structure. Because women's feelings are way too wishy-washy. They just way too wishy-washy. And guys, the next thing is when you meet a woman, you're too overly excited. You're too overly excited, and it comes off as you just glad to be in her presence. And you can never be glad to be in a woman's presence. You can never come off like that. That's very unattractive. And women will notice that out the gate. They'll notice that out the gate. And the only way you can get in that mind state, guys, is you got to always remember, women are like a buffet. They're all over the place. It's too many for you to choose from. But what you guys tend to do is y'all see a woman, think there's no other woman like it. Think that you'll never run across a woman like her. Yes, you will, guys. Yes, you will. They're all over the place. You're not going to run out. And that's just how it is. And this is something I wish I could just tap into to a lot of y'all and just let you know, man. All that good morning beautiful and all that. Look, guys, save your compliments. Only time you give a woman a compliment, she's just squeezing your arm for a compliment. And I tell you the perfect example. This is the perfect example. If a woman sends you a picture and you look at it, it's a beautiful picture. She's a beautiful woman. Guys, don't reply back, oh, you're such a beautiful woman. What I do As I look at what she wearing, look at her earrings, I say, oh, them some nice earrings. Oh, I like those colors. Oh, your favorite color is blue. Stuff like that. Don't, guys, I'm telling you, women are looking for validation. And once you start giving them a lot of validation, that's going to come off as being overly excited that you met her. Overly excited, doing stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to say don't ever give her a compliment, but make it hard for her to get it. Make it like pulling teeth to get a compliment from you. And it's ways around that, guys. Sometimes when they send me a picture, I just say, well, look at you. That's all I say. I don't say, oh, you beautiful. Oh, you such a wonderful. Guys, I promise you, she got plenty of dudes telling her that every day. I don't care what she tell you. She got, there ain't no woman sitting around here and you the only one texting her. You the only one calling her. Don't ever let no woman lie to you and convince you that's happening. She's getting that from all directions, guys. She's getting it from all directions. So don't never think that ain't happening. But you don't give her no compliment coming from you. And I'm telling you, that builds up a level of attraction. Because what starts to happen, guys, is you initiated the pursuit. Now it's time for her to take over the pursuit and continue. Because women don't really like to chase. They like to do the chasing. They like the like you to start the initial pursuit, and then they like to take the chase from there, because that gives them a level of excitement. It gives them a level of excitement. And you got to understand that, guys. The next thing is another thing. Before I move on, guys, look, don't ever put yourself down to build a woman up. Don't ever do that. Don't ever talk bad about yourself. Never talk bad about yourself, especially to put her up on a pedestal. And for example, you don't say stuff like, what you see in a man like me? You got all these other men out here that want to talk to you. Why you decide to talk to me? Guys, don't do that. That sounds weak. It comes off as weak, and that's a huge turnoff. Now, she might try to smooth it over and be like, you're a wonderful guy. You're handsome. No. I guarantee you, I ain't going to tell you you're going to lose 10 points, but you're going to lose 3 or 4 points for that. Don't do that. That's an absolute no-no. And being a show-off, guys. Being a show-off. Trying to attract women with your money. Trying to attract women with finances, materialistic things. Listen. If you start off doing that, guys, you're going to have to keep it up. And if you have to keep it up and you end up in a relationship, when it's all gone, she going to be gone. It's simple as that. It ain't gonna be no different. It ain't. Don't think you're gonna change the game. Don't think you're gonna make up some kind of new rules. Cause I promise you, if you have a lot of money and you so happen to get sick, or something tragic happen to you, and your money run out, she gonna run out, and she gonna be gone. But anyway, guys, I can make this list longer than what I got it, but I'm gonna stop right there. Listen, until next time, guys. Peace.